ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Smackdown. My name is Beautiful Dave Easter, and what a main event we have for you this evening. The Non-Stop Wrestling Champion Joe Henan and the European Champion Corey Graves will take on Connor Rhodes and the Mundo. Talking about Connor Rhodes and the Mundo, they're in the ring right now with Paul Heyman. Let's listen to see what they will say. And Paul Heyman he's got a point there. He says the two men with him are going for championships at SummerSlam. And will they walk out with the championships? That's what you've got to ask yourself. They will be teaming up against the champions tonight. And he says, and well, you have to agree with Heyman saying good things do happen. And he says that he's guaranteed that Connor Rhodes and the Mundo will leave with gold after SummerSlam. Well, we will have to see what happens when them two will team up for the main event against the champions tonight. Opening SmackDown this week, though, it is Edgar versus The Miz. What a way to kick off SmackDown episode 10. And here comes Edgar. Returned last week. Made a good performance against Matt Walker. Quick, short match, to be honest. But he will go up against a former world champion in The Miz tonight. Edgar from Denver, Colorado, looking to make his impression here on SmackDown after being drafted quite low down. Many people surprised, but here is The Miz, the former world champion, surprisingly drafted by SmackDown, has been on a bit of a roll recently. We'll be looking for another victory here tonight. Was unlucky in the fatal four-way last week to become the #1 contender, and he looks to take it out on Edgar tonight as we are underway a first match of SmackDown, and The Miz not wasting any time. Big swinging neckbreaker takes down Edgar. So much coming up. SummerSlam just 3 nights away, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to join us for that on Sunday evening. So many matches coming up. We will go through them later on in the show. As Miz looks to make quick work of Edgar here with an arm bar. Weakening the arm. Miz has been surprisingly very quiet backstage today. Didn't get a chance to speak to him. Many people have said he hasn't said many words to them for the last week. I think the fatal four-way match really did take it out of him last week. Apart from that, he was on a bit of a roll. As in control here of Edgar early on. Edgar managed to put away Matt Walker quite easy last week. Many people surprised as these two continue to fight inside the ring. Oh, and the referee's been taken down. And who's the Miz? Oh my goodness! The chair, that looks like R-Truth. What is R-Truth doing here? Oh my, Miz is going to steal what I do not believe it. Miz has stolen one. And what is R-Truth doing here? Well, the Miz has taken the victory, and we're going to hear from them now. Yeah, we know it's R-Truth and Miz. And they've reformed Awesome Truth. Oh no, this cannot be good. Awesome Truth here on SmackDown. And he's saying that they're going to sort out SmackDown, take anyone out who stands in their way. Oh, this can only be bad news for the SmackDown locker room. R-Truth now on SmackDown and with The Miz. Well, we continuing on, Fandango versus Chuck Taylor is our next contest, and Chuck Taylor is one of the competitors who will face Corey Graves for the European title at SummerSlam in just 3 nights. But Fandango will want to stop the Chuck Taylor Express that has been really going through as of late. Chuck Taylor really coming into his own the last few weeks. Fandango, though, will want to make sure this stops tonight. Fandango himself, well, he will to continue his winning ways. He actually want to get teamed up with Mark Henry, brought Mark Henry into Smackdown last week, so he will want to continue the way he's been going recently. And surely this should be a very interesting matchup on Smackdown this evening. As is Chuck Taylor, who will be one of the 4 competitors for the European title at SummerSlam, was added to the match after last week, where himself and AJ Styles defeated Connor Rhodes and Corey Graves. So Chuck Taylor looking to impress tonight, and are we looking at the the next European champion, who could well be doing so. But let's see how he fares tonight as he takes on the flamboyant Fandango. And we are underway. Fandango straight away still into the Bulldog, not messing about. Fandango really on a bit of a crest of a wave, they would say, after bringing Mark Henry in last week and them defeating Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn. And I'm sure Fandango will want to get back into the title picture himself in the next coming weeks. As Chuck Taylor thrown off the top rope. I'm sure the other competitors in that European match all will be in action tonight, looking on, hoping that Fandango can do them a bit of a favour and slow Chuck Taylor down. Taylor though now in to control, throws Fandango in, and it's now time for him to put Fandango up to the top. What is it? Oh my goodness! What a move off the top. As I say, this is the new Chuck Taylor. What an improvement we've seen over the last few weeks. He has really impressed a lot of people here on SmackDown, especially with the matches he's had in the tag matches. First with Dustin Healy and then teaming up with AJ Styles. Really caught the attention of Tim Jones, our SmackDown GM. And again just working the arm here of Fandango. Hurricane Rana takes him down. Chuck Taylor completely in control here. Look at this. Working that submission move. And Fandango is in a lot of trouble here. This could be the end of the match. And it is. Fandango has tapped out to the pressure point move. And Chuck Taylor continues his winning ways. Again in impressive fashion here on SmackDown. Congratulations to Chuck. Well, what a move. Got the pressure point submission move on. And, well, Fandango just had no other option but to tap out. And Chuck Taylor continues to roll. And will now go forward into the match on Sunday full of confidence. And as I said, can we be looking at the next European champion here on SmackDown? Big win for Chuck tonight over Fandango, and now he will roll on to Sunday. Congratulations to this evening to Chuck Taylor. As we're backstage with the non-stop wrestling champion Joe Henan, and he's Joe. Well, if you're saying you're not sweating for what Heyman says, I would be a bit worried. Heyman in the corner of anyone can only mean trouble for the opposition, and he's saying you have to team with Corey Graves tonight as well. He's saying he just needs to follow his lead. Well, I'm sure Corey Graves will not be happy with that. He does not follow anyone's lead, our European champion. Well, we will find out what he has to say hopefully later on. But Joe Henan really looks to be on top form. We will see him in the main event later on. But coming up next, it is Adrian Phoenix versus AJ Styles. Phoenix, bit of an attitude change recently, but he faces AJ Styles, another competitor in the European title match on Sunday for SummerSlam. As here comes Adrian Phoenix. Now, I was speaking to Adrian Phoenix earlier today, and he says he would like to be known as the icon Adrian Phoenix. Bit of an attitude change from Adrian over the last few weeks, especially having a few. Russell with our GM, Tim Jones, not happy with not being booked properly, he says. And well, tonight he goes up against AJ Styles, who is a very, very good competitor. So this should be very interesting. Adrian Phoenix has been on the receiving end of a couple of defeats recently. Ken Shamrock and Ryback. So this should be an interesting step to see if Adrian Phoenix can break that duck tonight. But against AJ Styles, who's again another man full of confidence going into SummerSlam, going into the European title match, it'll be very, very hard for Adrian tonight. But this complete change of attitude, I just don't understand. But this man, AJ Styles, has really took the Smackdown world by storm over the last few weeks. Welcome addition to our roster here on Smackdown. And AJ Styles, well, who will fight in that 4-man elimination match at SummerSlam, as he needs no momentum, as he's riding a really big wave at the minute, as they would say, doing so well. Defeated Connor Rhodes a few weeks ago, and then has seen other people being added to the match as well. Really, defeating Connor Rhodes was how he got into the European title match. And then obviously Chuck Taylor got involved, so 4-man elimination on Sunday. But tonight, Adrian Phoenix will, who is a former European champion and he's only the first European champion, will really put up a tough test for AJ tonight. AJ now on the go behind. Look at this backbreaker. We're using the head. AJ has a lot of high risk moves, and he says that he's not scared to take a risk or two. Look at this, Hurricane Rana takes over Adrian Phoenix though. I see AJ is such a roll. SummerSlam, big event coming up. Big chance for his first title here in non-stop wrestling. Adrian Phoenix would just be happy to get anywhere near a title shot at the moment. But if you keep going against a GM, it's not going to really happen, is it? And Adrian Phoenix has got to start winning matches again. But this whole icon thing, well, he has to start, I'm sure, living up to this. And a win here against AJ Styles would really put him back in to really the European title picture. Look at this, oh, big slap across the chest. And then look at this, what is going on here? What is in Adrian Phoenix's mind? Looking for the superplex. Oh no, it's not. What is this? Oh my goodness. Drops AJ Styles on his head on the turnbuckle. Somehow AJ Styles manages to pop up out of it, practically no-sells it, and then a swinging neck breaker. Wow. Adrian Phoenix could have thought really that he should have put AJ Styles away with that move alone, but AJ's popped over it. Another neck breaker coming up. Yes, there is. Phoenix in a lot of trouble himself here. AJ Styles, AJ Styles, oh my goodness, the kick to the back of the head, insecurity. That may be enough to put him away. Adrian Phoenix, we know Adrian Phoenix is getting up now. This has been a battle so far tonight here on SmackDown. AJ Styles hit to the, well, a club to the back of the head, really. Such a battle, so drop kick right to the back. Styles in control. Oh, slice bread number 2 off the ropes. Could that be enough to put Adrian Phoenix away this time? No, he's still not finished with him. AJ Styles making sure he puts Adrian Phoenix away here. Styles drop kick and he sends it. Adrian Phoenix to the outside. Oh my god, oh my lord! A 450 splash off the top rope onto Phoenix on the outside. As I said about this high risk move from AJ Styles, and when it pays off, well, nobody can stop this man. Now, there's another Hurricane Run on the outside. AJ Styles completely in control of this match now. Styles now continues the assault. Going back in to break the count, which is up to 5. Phoenix is struggling on the outside here. Just has a bit of a breather, comes back in the ring though. You can see that Adrian Phoenix is really struggling to shake the cobwebs from this match. And he's now placed on the top rope. What is this? Hurricane Rana off the top rope. AJ Styles, is that enough to put Adrian Phoenix away? Puts him into the cover. Hook, doesn't hook the leg, only gets a 1. Adrian Phoenix really needs to come back into this match, get some offense in. AJ Styles has been absolutely all over him so far. What is this? Oh, dear me, slams him down. Hooks the leg this time. Is this enough? It is. That's the 3. And AJ Styles picks up the win over Adrian Phoenix. And again, another European contender, number 1 contender, picks up the win this evening. And really, the slam down there, it was sort of a neckbreaker slam. And AJ Styles picks up the win. And again, this is bad news for Corey Graves. Sorry, for Corey Graves and for Connor Rhodes. And as AJ Styles impressively beats Adrian Phoenix here tonight on Smackdown. And in 3 nights, are we now looking at the new European champion? If Chuck Taylor is doing well, what about AJ Styles? That was impressive. A big victory for AJ Styles tonight here on Smackdown. Big news going in to SummerSlam in just 3 nights. Oh, look at this. Oh, Adrian Phoenix not having enough. Oh my goodness. Sucker punch from Adrian Phoenix. That is not called for. But AJ Styles trying to offer his hand. Adrian Phoenix sucker punches him. That's the end of Non-Stop Wrestling Smackdown Part 1. Like, subscribe, tell us how you think about it. Please watch Part 2. Dave Easton signing off.